Welcome to part 2 of Sun Bonnet Sue. So once you get everything, you've got your pattern, you've got it all cut out, then we marked our 1/4 inch so that way we can fold this over. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over so we have our seam allowances folded over, so we have a nice fold. And so I always get me, or well, I don't always, but for this one I got me some scrap pieces of cardboard. And this is what I do. So I take my scrap pieces of cardboard and I lay this down because this just keeps the glue from getting on my mat. And then I just get me some Elmer's glue. This is the disappearing purple. So don't freak out. And so I just take this and you have to do this pretty quick too, I find. And I put it on pretty heavy. And so I just put it on. I try to keep it on. This is I normally use my ironing board. And then I will fold this, my 1/4 inch. Okay, fold it down to help hold it. This just kind of keeps it in place. Like I said, you got to be kind of fast. And I'm doing a video, so and then I just put my iron on it to hold it down. Blah. So it will stick to the thing, and so you get that nice straight edge. And so I'm going to applique these on is what I'm doing. And so then we're just going to do this all the way around. I find that the hands are the hardest to do. Like I said, I try to keep the glue off my ironing board, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And you can grab your iron while you do this. Like you can lay your iron up here and don't knock my iron because this is an old iron. I've had it for a long time. If you don't, you can always pull it back up before it dries. And so then you just lay it down. Move that if you need to. And if you get a spot like this here is not wanting to lay properly, just kind of pull it up. And then I just put some glue under there. Just work with it. It took me a while to get this because this is the first time I've made well, I made 2 of them, but it was the first time that I made one. So this was a learning experience for me too as well. Even though I've been doing hand piecing and hand quilting for 16 years, this was the first Sun Bonnet Sue. So we're always learning. So you got to remember that, and don't be too hard on yourself. Learning is part of the process. When we do things wrong, which sometimes are not wrong, that's how we learn. Don't stress it. Just go with it. I try to fold on that line, but sometimes it doesn't, or where I marked it. But sometimes it moves on me. And we're going to keep going until we go all the way around. So we have a nice edge on all sides. Like I said, the hand is the hardest. If you want to fold in a little more than 1/4 inch, you can. This is just how I do it. Like I said, this is my way of doing things. And then we've got her all complete. And so there's her skirt. Okay. We'll do that, and then we'll do the hat next. You just kind of do it, shape it. It's almost like you're learning on a curve again. And then just put your iron on it. Be very careful with your fingers when you're doing this too, because you don't want to get your fingers under the iron. And if you go over that little line with the glue, it's okay because you're folding that over. So that's just your fold, where you fold. And remember, I cut a little extra right there to make sure that I had enough for my 1/4 inch. So these are bigger than the pattern, if that makes sense. And if it wrinkles or balls up, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Some people, it's okay to strive for perfection, but sometimes you pick your battles, as I always say. Here needs to come up just a little bit more. And if you need to re-glue, you can pick up and re-glue if you need to. Just play around with it. This is just to hold it down anyway. Now on mine, when I done the hand and the arm, I wish I would have used a little bit, I wish I would have used a different color. My pencil, you can kind of see, I'm hoping that, I haven't washed my one yet. My one is completely done. So I haven't washed it yet, but I'm hoping that the pencil marking comes out. If it doesn't, it's okay, but it's just a lesson learned.